so many people saying that Ethereum is going to trigger the next bull run? And why are people calling for a $10,000 Ethereum? Buckle up, because I'm going to explain the most anticipated update in the history of Ethereum. So what is this update? This update is called the merge, and it can be considered the equivalent of a Bitcoin halving on steroids. So the goal of the merge is to make Ethereum more scalable, secure, and sustainable. After all, if the merge is successful, this would reduce Ethereum's environmental impact substantially, and this would signal the end of proof of work for Ethereum and start a new era of proof of stake. This will be one step closer to achieving the scalability, security, and sustainability outlined in Ethereum's vision. So how does it work? So Ethereum has both a proof of work and proof of stake chain running in parallel. While both chains have validators, only the proof of work chain currently processes user transactions. So once the merge is complete, Ethereum's blockchain will shift fully to the proof of stake chain, which is called the Beacon chain, which in turn will make mining obsolete, marking the end of proof of work for Ethereum and the full transition to proof of stake, as I said before. So this is planned to precede the rollout of shard chains. So originally the plan was to work on shard chains before the merge to address scalability, those Ethereum gas fees. However, with the boom of layer 2 scaling solutions, the priority has shifted to the merge. So when will the merge happen? There is no set date yet. The Ethereum Foundation has given us estimations for when it's going to happen, but they're just estimations. So just keep in mind that there is so much hard work going on behind the scenes. I've seen a bunch of news articles that are really negative about these delays, but honestly, I would rather have delays than have issues in the future with Ethereum 2.0. There are very intelligent people behind this whole entire update working really hard to transition this as soundly as possible. And I personally don't think a few delays is a big deal in the grand scope of things. So just to kind of give you guys an idea that it's going to be happening very soon, but it's hard to predict the exact time frame. The final rollout is dependent on the activities that take place on the test nets. So in my opinion, these delays could offer a really good opportunity to actually accumulate Ethereum. So let's get down to the bread and butter. So what does this mean for token price? So let me break this down for you guys in a comparison to the Bitcoin halving, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know about. So Bitcoin halving is a 50% reduction in admissions for proof of work miners, which takes place every 4 years. So this has been one of the key elements that has accelerated the price of Bitcoin to one of the fastest growing assets of all time. You would have heard of people talk about Bitcoin halvings. That's what they're talking about. So the merge is a 90% reduction in admissions of Ethereum, which will occur during the transition of Ether from proof of work to proof of stake. So it's all happening in one event. So how and why does this affect price? We're going to talk supply. So right now, Ethereum's issuance is around 4%, but this is about to be cut in half 3 times. So 4% to 2% to 1% to 0.5%. Effective to the rate of 3 Bitcoin halving events all at the one time. So this is going to significantly impact the supply of ETH because there's going to be way less ETH that will be created on the network than it currently is. So the inflation is what we call the new ETH that is created is going to be very minimal. And that is effectively going to shrink the future supply of ETH. So to further this scarcity acceleration, if that wasn't enough, when the amount of ETH being burned outpaces the rate of inflation, Ethereum becomes deflationary. So what am I talking about? So many of you would know about Watch the Burn, which is a website where you see live data of the burning of a portion of transaction fees, which has actually surpassed the issuance of new Ethereum through mining. So the biggest burners are actually OpenSea, I think it was the largest, followed by ETH transfers, and then Uniswap v3. So now I just want to say, although increased scarcity by itself isn't a guaranteed way to move prices higher, with similar or even minor increases in demand, it's going to be a lot easier to move prices higher or accelerate prices higher. With less supply, when you have, the same or a little bit more demand, it will accelerate prices. So this is why people are speculating a $10,000 Ethereum, as industry insiders are expecting this major rally. And this could really just be a rally for the crypto markets as well. That's also something to keep in mind. People are saying that this is why it could trigger the next bull run. So another thing is less sell pressure with increased staking rewards. Instead of miners selling off their coins to pay for mining expenses, stakers are incentivized to lock up their coins for extended periods of time, creating a stronger yield earning dynamic. Furthermore, we are going to have further incentive to hold ETH and not sell it for people that are staking on the network. I'm staking on ETH 2.0. And those people are going to have further incentive to continue staking because there's going to be increased staking rewards. So right now, just to kind of touch on the mining side, if you are a miner of Ethereum on proof of work, you don't really have an incentive to not sell because you need to pay for your mining operation costs. Like if you're a miner for ETH proof of work, you have an incentive to sell your Ethereum to pay for expenses. And maybe you hold some ETH on the side because you expect the price to move up later on, but still you have a strong incentive to actually sell it. But come the merge, instead of miners that need to sell off their coins to pay for these expenses, they're going to be more incentivized to lock up their coins for extended periods of time, creating this entirely new market dynamic. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, please don't hesitate to smash the like button or subscribe to the channel. We are a new channel and I make videos every week on how you can make money in cryptocurrency. So for those of you that believe that there's going to be a sell the event post-merge, like, you know, when people just sell or buy the rumor, sell the news, if you guys think that's going to happen, just keep in mind that the merge won't enable the withdrawing of staked ETH 2.0. So this upgrade will actually come later down the track. So there's going to be a lot of people that actually can't sell their Ethereum. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, thanks for watching today's video. I'll see you next time.